Do you think the brain surgery has made your brain stronger?
My brain specifically? No, my brain's just a pile of mush up there. I just learned how to manipulate it, put it back together so I can use it once in a while. But yes, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
The power that comes from my brain, yes. You know, because brain is a muscle. You know what I mean? So is it stronger? I don't know. Do you flex your brain sometimes?
Maybe.
You know, it depends. Are you taking that question literally or figuratively? Because I'll tell you right now, I use more of my brain. I use different parts of my brain, and I can tell that I'm using them differently, specifically in the way I talk to my daughter and have now. Life has a lot of communication issues, and I think once you peel away all the freaking layers, all the crap, all the nonsense, and you start looking at actual problems or actual solutions, it's always going to come down to communication, whether it be with strangers or coworkers or friends or family, whatever. It's always communication. And like I said, dude, when I watch that podcast, nobody else is ever going to know what happened specifically while I was watching it. I'm going to give an example. The same one I gave to you. I was doing something on my laptop because I don't have one of these. And that laptop isn't linked. Like, I wasn't watching your internet on my television. Okay, I was watching it through a thing. Anyway, I'm doing some work on a laptop. I'm registering my daughter for her softball team for next year. And at the very end, when you had to pay for all the junk, you know, it gives that little pop-up that says, "Are you a robot?" And it has you click, do you click the boxes you see that have birds in them, you know? And as you were talking about the explosion tractor that happened not far from where we're sitting, correct? It was over there, wasn't it?
It was over there.
Oh, was that field? Yeah. All right. There's fields everywhere. It's beautiful. I really want to pick all three of these things up and just spin them around, dude. Like, think about they're looking at this, and we're looking at this. You know what I mean? Think about that for your viewers.
Setting over there.
In a 400-year-old oak tree that stands there. And, I mean, dude.
Dude, oak trees are my favorite.
Oh, dude, I can't get enough of them, bro. Every time I see an oak tree, a limb on the ground, and I start tearing
up.
up.
Hard for oak trees.
Dude, I'm telling you. Hey, you get it? Yeah, it's funny, too. You know, and, like, yeah, man, like, how I deal with my daughter, like, it changed. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm not an 11-year-old female. I'm a freaking 39-year-old mess. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I just changed the way I did things. And, like, I'm an intense guy. And you know this a lot more than these freaking videos do, okay? And, like, you know, I understand. I'm very self-aware of, you know, I mean, even though I don't have a voice today, I'm giving it to you guys and giving it to this guy because they ain't going to be there tomorrow. And with my daughter particularly, like, I like, because she's a wild child, man. You think I'm wild, spend an hour with her. So, and then I know you might get some flack on this for all you people watching this, but my daughter and her best friend, so I call my daughter Monkey. That's her nickname. And she has a best friend. His name is Mia. I don't know if I should be telling the story, but whatever. And they're like inseparable. And I have a friend like that. His name is Andy. He's been there since the beginning of everything. And he's one of the only people that have seen me vulnerable. That is the one thing I don't like anybody to see, particularly and especially my daughter. And Andy has seen me at my most vulnerable. But the thing is that through that most vulnerable, when you rise to those ashes, dude, you're just reborn with the frickin', you're just ready, dude. You're ready all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, did I tell you, I don't know if I talked about it last time when I had brain surgery and frickin' was eating oysters an hour later.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We touched about that, okay. And, like, that's the thing, man. Like, I'm not stopping you.
You just move on.
Yeah, dude.
That's what people don't understand. It's like,
but they will. That's the the crappy part, is that people that haven't had this kind of stuff happen to them, they're blessed that hasn't happened to them. But they're also missing out.
Yeah, they are missing out.
That's what's crazy
a little
about
bit.
it, dude. That's what's crazy about it.